Hello, beautiful people, and future me. Let's get into it. Improve your typing. Scala. Excellent error rate, I would say. Excellent. Yeah, 3%. That's awesome. And VPN of 37? Really? Wow. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Okay. Almost minute 4. What's the next one? This is awesome. Oh my god, that is godlike 4%. Today is very good day for typing in the morning. Okay, so we have that, and the next thing is the CSS. So we will do CSS. We will have a look what we did so far, and looks like combinators. Combinators was the last thing we did. Maybe I can do the combinators once again, so see if I remember it. Okay, HTML combinators. Oh, one. Yeah. Why not? Bum, bum. Combinators one. Okay, so basically they are selectors. With the selector, we know like you can select class, ID, and so on. But also you can select the class of something. So in this case, I will create a div. Inside of the div, there will be, I will create some style for it. Style. And this will be class selector of parent. Yeah. We will do border. So 1 pixel, solid green for example, and we will do some margin of 30 pixels. Yeah, 30 pixels. Okay. We will give it some width and height. Width will be 50%, let's say, and height will be 500 pixels. Alright, we can see how it looks. And it looks like this because I did not include the div style. Okay, so here is class and it will be our parent. Now what it does. This is our parent. And we will create some paragraphs. And in paragraphs we there, create one, move something behind it. So we have two behind it, two in front of it. Then we will create child, and this will be also, we'll copy this, that, yeah, and move it here. Border, height we will do 100 pixels without a space, of course. And we will put our div inside of the parent. And this will be first child. Okay, so we have two before, two after, one div inside, and here will be as well another hello there paragraph, and let's, for the fun, do one as in there as well. So the first selector is the child, the general child selector. So I forgot this. Okay. So it is div, and the selector is space, and then I will say what I want to select. And we choose this color, and now we can see that it is all of the children and their children, which is P, will change the style. So that is the general children selector. Then there is a direct children selector, which I think is plus sign, and it is not. It is direct adjacent. Okay, so we'll try to find the, this is previous one. No. Okay, there was, what was it? This would be the class selector. What is the another one? Okay, this one does not look right. Okay, so there is the plus sign, which will do direct adjacent, which is kind of, oh yeah, because this one is div as well. Oh, I see. So I set it up on a div, and the direct adjacent ascendant thing will be selected as well. Then we have the previous, and after, I think another one was dollar, maybe. I will try. IntelliJ does not like it, so maybe we can use, okay, completion, did not like it. Style, animate, circle, empty, so many things. Seems like I already forgot it, which is a shame, but hey, what can you do? So let's have a look what the selectors, the combinators are. So there's a child, space, child, adjacent, and general sibling. Okay. Okay, so this one is the child, general child. Then we have this one, which is direct child. Yeah, and this one will look the same because this one should be inside of something else as well. So let's put it inside span, which should not be done, but let's not talk about it, shall we? And I will formatted one line. Okay, like so. Now I reload it. See, this one is not in there. Doesn't have the yellow color, and that is because it's not direct descendant, but or direct descendant. Yeah, and this is like general. That is for all of them. Okay. So what do we have next? So we have a general children and then the direct child selector. Then we have the predecessors. Oh no, this is like the adjacent. So this one are adjacent, and that will select the all following. So here we have a div, and all of the directly following things are selected here and here as well. So, and it doesn't matter if there should be like span, and if we do one behind it, it should still be, see, on the same level. So we have that, and then the last symbol for selecting was all adjacent, and the symbol was, I forgot already again. Okay, space child adjacent, yeah, and the plus sign. Okay, and that looks like this. Yeah, so that is the directly adjacent. This would be successors, right? Adjacent sibling, general sibling, child selector, descendant selector. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have that done. And done is better than perfect. And we can have a look what is next in the line. Pseudo class. Alright. So we will go on a pseudo class. That is number 27. 27 pseudo class. Okay. I'll create a HTML file for it called pseudo class. Call it the same name, and now now I don't know what the pseudo class is. So normally a class would be on a div class, and here will be something. And here I would define the class something with some parameters like background color lavender, and it would look something like that. Okay, but a pseudo class, I don't know what it is, so let's have a look on a pseudo class lesson. What are pseudo class? Is this the right pronunciation? It's not. Okay.
Pseudo.
Pseudo. So it's pseudo class. and I don't know what it is. Yet. What are pseudoclasses? A pseudoclass is used to define a special state of an element. For example, it can be used to style an element when a user mouses over it, a style visited and unvisited links there differently, style of an element when it gets focus. Oh, so I think I know now, and that would be uh, mouse over, no. So we will do diff mouse over like this, mouse over, huh, diff over. Okay, I don't know. Syntax selector, pseudo class, property, value. Okay, example, a link visited hover. It was hover, 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 or I can do this, hover, background color will be teal. Bum, bum, cool. So this is a pseudo class. Pseudo class can be combined with CSS classes. Okay, so when you hover over the link example, it will change the color. A highlight. This one changes the color. This one doesn't, because it doesn't have the class highlight. Okay, cool. Hover on div. I already did it. I'm so sorry. Blue. Simple tooltip hover. Uh, div hover display block. It's the same. Oh, what? That is what? Okay, hover. Ah, that's trick. So there inside is the paragraph, and when I hover over it, it's that is so cool. That's cool. That's so nice trick. I like it. The first child, pseudo class. Okay, so there's a first child matches a specified element that is the first child of another element. We have the direct child combinator, right, as well. Why we want this if we have that? Am I mistaken? I don't think I... No, here is the child selector. The child selector selects all elements that are immediate children. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So, the first child, we can write it as so. This one I'll probably remember. As the first P element. In the following example, the selector matches any P element that is the first child of any element. Okay, maybe I want a clarification. The first child in this sense, it's not the first level, so it means something else than the previous thing. So this is a first child, and because this one is a first child, it will have a color red. Isn't it so? Yes, it is. Okay. Match the first I element in all P elements. P, I, first, yeah. So, here. I am a strong person. I am a strong person. Okay. So, here starts the P, and it's written twice. Okay, I see. I would do it just so. Oh. So it would be a little bit more readable. Thank you so much. And then I reload so I can lose my changes. Let's see. Now it's like a little bit. Note. The first child to work in Internet Explorer and earlier, a doc type must be declared. Doc type must be declared. Okay. This thing. Okay. Okay. I will forget. No one likes Internet Explorer. No one likes Internet Explorer. Match all I elements in all first child P elements. Oh, so you can combine it to forever. Okay, per first child. This one is first child, and then the I's in it. CSS, the length pseudo class. The length pseudo class allows you to define special rules for different languages. In the example below, that lang defines the quotation marks for Q elements with language no. This what? Try it yourself, but I will. Okay, but my language is different. So maybe I can do this. I will go to console and do that. And then I will say lang. No. Lang. And we will say lang equals no. No. Now when I run it, it will not do anything. Uncut. Selectable start auction is not a function. Did it stop work? Ah, it works. So that one. Okay, here is the thing. Okay, so that is with length. Now, okay, so I don't need any of those. Quotes. That one and that one. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, and there are more examples. So we are, wow, active, check, disabled. Selects our disabled input element. Oh, maybe I can use that. Disabled, empty, enabled. First child, first of type, selects every P element that is the first P element of its parent. focus. Selects input element that has focus. Okay. Then you have a hover in range within a value within a specified range. Invalid. Language, we saw it. Last child, last of type, link. Select all unvisited links. Not selector. Not. That is not a PL. Oh, so we have an inversion. That is handy and dangerous at the same time. Select every P element that is the second child and child. Okay. And child and last child selects every element that is second child of its parent, counting from the last child. And last of type, second element of its parent counting from the last. Oh, that's cool. End type, same thing from the beginning, only of type. Selects every P element that is the only P element of its parent, only child. Selects every V element that's the only child out of, optional. What is that? Selects input element with no required attribute. Okay. Out of range. Read only, read write with no read only attribute. Required. Root. So let's recommend the root element. Okay. Target. Target or target?
Target.
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 Target. Target. Okay. Target. 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 Wallet. 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 Number wallet. Wallet or wallet. Oh, I closed it. No, we can reopen. English.
Valid.
Valid.
Valid. Valid. Valid. Valid.
Valid. Valid. Visited. Select all visited links and all CSS pseudo elements. After, before, first. Okay. Insert content after every P element. Insert content before every P element. That is interesting. After, remember this. Try it yourself. My name is Donald. Remember this. Okay. That is interesting. There's so much in there. So much to learn. And we are on a 36-minute mark, so we are done. And done is better than perfect. Always. Bye.